Kia ora, Matapelo here, and what a start to the month it has been so far. In the last 24 hours, we've seen rain, we've seen wind, and even some snowfall in parts of the South Island. So for today, what we've seen so far is some showery conditions for much of the North Island, even rainy down here in the South Island, and of course, that snowfall for the South Island. And that is all due to this low pressure system that has been spinning away for the last while, and that has brought some showery conditions for that western North Island, which we're still expecting for the rest of today, and of course those showers along the east. In that North Island area, we could even see some snowfall along the central plateau. So with that, for this afternoon and evening, we've currently got a road snowfall warning out for the desert road. So if you're planning on traveling through that part of the country, do keep an eye on metservice.com as well as Waka Kotahi for those road conditions. In the overnight hours, we're still expecting that low pressure system to continue to bring showers and some cloudy conditions. So those clouds will be seen, their influence at least will be seen in the temperatures, as we see those temperatures in the north in the double digits, but the farther south you go, we see those temperatures becoming cooler. And for the South Island, inland areas could even see temperatures in the negatives, and of course those cool and chilly temperatures along the coastal areas as well. So low pressure system, strong winds, we see that influence in the wave conditions as well. We're expecting quite rough seas over the next day or so. Swell heights, combined wave heights actually along the eastern parts of both islands could be around 4 to 6 meters. So if you are planning on being near the coast over the next day or so, do definitely take extra care around that. So let's jump into what we're expecting on Wednesday. That low pressure system is still with us and will be bringing cloudy and showery conditions along the eastern and lower parts of both islands, and maybe a little bit less up north. But let's take a closer look at the North Island for Wednesday. So up here we see more partly cloudy conditions. We should see some sunshine after a bit of a chilly start to the day for the North Island, but these eastern areas are expected to become more cloudy and more showery as the day goes on, and similarly for the lower North Island. Of course, those southerly winds will be keeping things a little bit chilly and could see a little bit stronger winds. We could see a bit of stronger winds along those coastal areas. Then for the South Island, again, it's all about that eastern and lower part of the island. Cloudy with showers in the east, fairly cloudy, but maybe longer gaps between those showers for the southern part. But those inland areas, a cool start to the day and a lot more sunshine as the day goes on. So having a look at temperatures expected on Wednesday, we see those temperatures are on the cool side, only 9 degrees in the capital. But of course, Thursday morning is looking like a bit of a cold start to the day, a frosty start in Taupo, only 0 degrees, and out here in the east, 3 degrees out in Napier. Then for the South Island, a very similar story. Those temperatures are going to be on the cool side. We saw that southerly flow, so that'll be keeping things fairly cool over the next few days. Look at that maximum temperature in Mount Cook, only 2 degrees expected on Wednesday. Maybe a little bit more along these eastern coastal areas, but of course that Thursday morning temperature is going to be on the cold side. So speaking of Thursday, this is what we're expecting. That low pressure system is now moving away, but onshore flow still keeps things fairly cloudy, maybe 1 or 2 showers in those eastern areas. But as the day goes on, we see this ridge of high pressure starting to build, which means that by the end of the week, things are looking a lot more settled compared to what the week started like. By the end of Friday, however, we are expecting this next weather system to start making its way, maybe a bit of a showery start to the weekend down south. That's all I have for you for today. Ma te wa.